somber, reflective music begins softly and continues underneath the narration. Have you ever felt like you were living two lives? One on the outside, the one everyone sees, and another one deep inside that nobody knows about? For years, that was me. Music shifts slightly, becoming a bit more hopeful but still gentle. To the world, I was the strong one. You know the type. The one who always has it together. The one who juggles a demanding job, a vibrant social life, and still has time to meal prep on a Sunday. My Instagram was a curated gallery of success and smiles. You're so resilient, people would say. So tough. I don't know how you do it. I just smile and say something like, you just do what you have to do, right? But what they didn't see, what no one saw, was the girl who came home at night. The one who would close the front door, drop her keys on the counter, and the performance would just end. A brief, poignant pause. Behind that door, I wasn't strong. I was the weakest person I knew. I was the little girl who was told her feelings were too much. The teenager who learned to shrink herself to make others comfortable. The young woman who believed that love meant sacrificing every piece of yourself until there was nothing left. For years, I was a survivor. But I was surviving on weakness. My strength was just a shield I built from my own fear. Fear of being a burden, fear of being seen as too sensitive, fear of being abandoned if I wasn't perfect, capable, and completely self-sufficient. Music swells slightly with a more determined, rhythmic feel. I was surviving, but I wasn't living. I was a beautifully decorated house with crumbling foundations. And one day, inevitably, the cracks started to show. It started with small things, forgetting meetings, crying in the grocery store aisle over which brand of pasta to buy. It felt ridiculous. I, the strong one, was breaking down over fusilli. But that was the moment, the breaking point. Lying on my kitchen floor, surrounded by spilled groceries and my own exhaustion, I finally admitted it to the only person who needed to hear it. Myself. I whispered it into the silence of my empty apartment. I can't do this anymore. And that wasn't a statement of defeat. It was a declaration of independence. Music becomes warmer, more empowering. See, the twist isn't some dramatic external event. The twist happened inside me. I realized that true strength isn't about never falling. It's not about building impenetrable walls. True strength is the courage to be weak. It's the courage to say, I'm not okay. The courage to ask for help. The courage to let the tears fall, not just in private, but to let someone you trust see them. The courage to set a boundary, even if it disappoints someone. The courage to tear down the perfect facade and show the messy, complicated, beautifully imperfect reality underneath. I started therapy. I told my friends the truth. I learned to say no. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Harder than any all-nighter for a project. Harder than any marathon I'd trained for. Because this wasn't about physical endurance, it was about emotional vulnerability. I am still a survivor, but I'm no longer surviving a curated life of false strength. I'm a survivor of my own silence. A survivor of the belief that my weakness was a flaw. Now I'm a young woman who is both weak and strong. I am strong because I embrace my weakness. My strength is in my tears, my vulnerability is my power, and my story, the real one, is just beginning. Music fades out slowly.